Hi, second graders. Before we answer the questions about our spelling words this week, let's take a closer look at our spelling words. Was. Notice was has the schwa sound. It's spelled with an A, but sounds like short U, and the S is pronounced Z. Was. Want. Wash. Water. Were. Remember, were and where can be tricky. The only difference between were and where is where has the H in it. Where is my friend? My friend is right here. So this doesn't have an H, so it's were. For example, a sentence using were. We were going to play outside, but it started to rain. Would. Notice would has the O-U-L-D pattern, which we've learned before, and is also found in could and should. Would is a homophone word. Would can also be spelled W-O-O-D. An example sentence using W-O-U-L-D is, I would like to go back to school. An example sentence for W-O-O-D is, my husband built the shelf out of wood. What. Notice what has the schwa sound. It's spelled with an A, but sounds like short U. Where. Notice it has the H and the hidden word here. Where is also a homophone word. An example sentence using W-H-E-R-E is, where is my friend right now? An example sentence using W-E-A-R is, I wear a sweater when it's cold. Which. Which is a homophone word also. An example sentence with W-H-I-C-H is, which book would you like to read? An example with W-I-T-C-H is, there was a witch in the Halloween book. Who. Whose. Whose is a homophone word. Whose, W-H-O-S-E, is used in a sentence like this. Whose pencil is on the floor? It means that somebody owns something. You're asking who owns something. This whose is a contraction, short for who is. So an example sentence using this whose is, who's going to play outside after school? Who is going to play outside after school? And lastly, whole. Whole is also a homophone word. W-H-O-L-E can be used in a sentence like this. I would like to eat a whole sandwich, not a half of a sandwich. H-O-L-E can be used like this. The dog buried his bone in the hole. So now that we've taken a closer look at our spelling words, let's do the we do problem together on page 39. Remember, you can pause to type. So you're going to answer the questions about the spelling words. Number 1, which word sounds the same as would? So where's that homophone word for would? So look for it. And you can pause if you need to type. W-O-U-L-D, would. I will continue to read the questions and share, and you can pause as you need to. Number 2, which word sounds the same as whole? So where's the homophone word for whole? So I'm going to cross out this would because we already used it. So look for the homophone for hole. So this hole means there's a hole in the ground. You're looking for the hole that means like a whole pizza. And it's on the very bottom. W-H-O-L-E. Number 3. Which word sounds like who plus Z? Whose. So look for the word that's pronounced whose. Give you time to look first. Okay, I'm going to cross out the one we just did. And here is whose. Whose jacket is this? W-H-O-S-E. Okay, we'll cross it out because we used it. Number 4. How are the words were and where alike? They mean the same thing. They sound the same. They both end with E-R-E. They don't mean the same thing, and they don't sound the same. They both end with E-R-E. Number 5, list 4 question words. So that means you're going to find 4 words in your list that you can start a question with. So first I'll give you time to read your words and find some. Okay, the first one I see is what. What would you like to read? So what is a question word? So I'll put a question mark by it. Another question word is where. Where are you going? Which is also a question word. Which book would you like to read? And who is a question word. Who is your neighbor? There are also some words on the top that could start off a question. Was, you could use to start off a question. Was it your bedtime? And were could also be used to start off a question. Were you going to play with your friend? So pick 4 to type. Number 6, write a sentence using wash, water, and want. So you'll need to take time to think of a sentence using all 3 words that make sense. Remember to start your sentence with a capital letter and to end with a period. And lastly, which spelling word is hardest for you? I know some of your spelling words are tricky this week. Just keep trying your best, and I will see you next time.